Hello! These are my current problems with outsourcing that I'm facing and how I plan to fix these problems. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alex Northrule. I'm currently trying to move from freelance digital marketer, to agency owner and put together a very capable team. In this video, I just want to talk briefly about some of the issues that I've had in the past with outsourcing and how I think that this next stage and the plan that I've got is going to remedy these issues. Number one is trust. And this comes from two places. One, when I've hired someone in the past to do specific jobs, I haven't had a good result. This means that going into these next ones, I've always been a bit hesitant to actually make the step and get someone to do it because I'm worried about putting my reputation on the line with my clients. Because I've hired someone to build a website for me before and they did such a bad job that I didn't end up using it and I had to build it myself. So I wasted time and money basically on learning this thing, which you could say isn't a waste of time. I did learn, but I learned the wrong thing, which is that I can't trust someone to do it for me. The way I'm going to fix this problem of trust is to get much more specific with the job and then also hire someone which I've vetted a bit closer. So someone that already wants to be building websites is the person that I will hire to actually build the website. And I will give them a much more specific framework for how Northrule SEO builds websites. And what I did before was I just said, hey, I need a WordPress website for a nursery. Can you send me some things that you've done? I want to use this theme. Said, okay, off you go. Of course, I'm not going to get very tailored results. And there was a whole bunch of things that were wrong with it. This time, as you've seen from the previous video in this playlist, if you've watched it, I'm showing how detailed I'm actually being with the SOPs, standard operating procedures. This means I can probably hire someone that doesn't really know how to build websites and I can teach them myself exactly how I want it done. So I will spend more time teaching this person in the beginning, but it will be a much closer match to what I'm looking for. The second one about trust is that I think I can do it better. But when I've been journaling recently and talking about the quality of my work and the laziness perhaps, this is purely a mental ego thing. This is ego I'm talking. Of course, I'm not the absolute best WordPress developer out there. I am good at certain things, which is the sales side. It's finding out exactly what the customer wants. I'm probably the best person in my organization that I'm going to put in place for that, for now, at the level that I'm currently at. The sales side, I'm definitely going to be the best at that. I care the most. I've done the most research. I know these customers the best. I can talk to them properly. But the WordPress side, there's much better people out there than me who, if they use my system for what I think is the ultimate WordPress site, it's going to fly. It's going to be a fantastic product for the customer. And to get over that trust, I'm just going to have to test. Have my system, test it out, work out what's the wrong, get the feedback, do it again. And know that I'm actually just going to have to potentially lose some time and money in the start. So that's trust, and that's how I'm going to fix this. The next one is time. So I already am quite full capacity doing the sales, doing the current client work. Where am I going to find the time to do these outsourcing things? And at first I thought I need to get every single process sorted before I go ahead and hire someone to do it. But I found someone, my brother, who's very capable and efficient, And instead of just hiring him when I've got the entire process down, I am going to hire him immediately. And I've already written one of the SOPs. That's what he's starting with, that one SOP. And instead of spending a whole week making the full list, I'm going to make one. I'm going to introduce him to it. He's going to do it. I'll check the quality, set him off on another one on the next round. And at that point, I will write the next one. And so it will be a process of writing them as I'm finding someone to do them. And I will then be able to spread the cost of time making these SOPs out in between my other duties. Quality. That one's been sorted with the actual list of SOPs and the proper step-by-steps that I'm putting in place. Yeah, so it's really those two is the quality and the time and the trust. Quality, time, and trust. I'm very excited to fix these problems because I really think that this is the next jump for me in this business. And if I can learn to delegate, that means I can take this skill into any business that I think of afterwards, and I do the sales and I build the processes out for how the value gets delivered. Everyone is happy. Everyone is happy. People working in the organization know exactly what they got to do, how they are good at their job. Customers know that they're getting a proper product that's systemized. There's nothing that's going to be missed. Imagine you were on a plane and the pilot didn't use a checklist to work out what's the pre-flight checks. And he's in the air. He turns to Bob. He goes, "Bob, do we check the fuel?" Bob says, "I don't know. I thought you were checking the fuel." That never happens. That never happens. So if you have any tips for those particular problems, trust and time, please let me know. And I would love to hear your comments. If you are working on this too, I would love you to comment the exact processes that you're trying to outsource. And if you want to learn how to do an SOP, how I'm currently doing the SOPs, check the other video in this playlist. Subscribe to this channel to watch the full transformation from freelancer to agency. Watch me fail a few times probably. Watch me succeed eventually. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time.